2 sentences, how long do you think I would last reading My Immortal, I believe it was called?
Yeah, My Immortal. You'd probably get through the first chapter, and then you'd go, what the fuck just happened?
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Script Club.
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, jeez, fucking Christ. I honestly don't care anymore. That's how I'm going to open this shit from now on. Just like whatever random conversation we're at, everybody get ready, because if everyone is signed on, I'm just going to start the show at any random point. Now, you all know me. I'm Danny Koo. With me, as always, is my panel of readers. You know who he is. We have Arlo Sanchez.
Hi, you know me. But if you didn't already know, I am Arlo.
Then we have our resident Camp Crystal Lake survivor, Forrest Bennett. Forrest, say hi.
Hi, I'm Forrest. My last name is not Gum.
And finally, she is our other resident lover of the strange, Cassidy Hardy.
Hi. I'm just here for snacks.
Now, we got through, or at least we tried to get through, as much of Super Mario Brothers as we could. It's what kicked off this particular show on my YouTube channel. And we are now going to begin reading. This is our part 3. We're going to be reading from pages 20 to 30 of Justice League Mortal. Justice League Mortal is the DC team-up movie that almost got made in 2008 had it not been, for the success of The Dark Knight. This was a production that was all ready to go. Sets were built. Costumes were made. They were already a few weeks into filming, and then Warner Brothers said, no, we ain't doing that. And somehow the script leaked online, and we are just having a lot of fun reading this. Now, I don't think we're going to do Batman voices today because my crew here did the smart thing. When I asked if we were all going to sign on, not everyone commented a gif of Batman.
I did.
But I am tempted to ask for a very specific request. Arlo really enjoys doing his Nicolas Cage impression. At least I think he does. He might hate me for asking him to do this.
Yes, I do.
Now, on page 20 of the script, we have our first major appearance of Superman. Now, for those who may not know, Nicolas Cage was attached to play Superman in a DC film that never got made. Big shocker. Look at
Superman
what we're
Lives.
watching right now. Yes. Superman Lives.
Directed by Tim Burton and written by Kevin Smith.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like all those names in that order, I would feel like Kombucha Girl. I was like,
So, it doesn't have to be for the entire read because, frankly, I have no clue how much Superman we're going to get in these next 10 pages. My invisible accordion. I don't know how much Superman we're going to get in these next 10 pages. So, Arlo, to start, I'd love it for you to do your Nicolas Cage impression.
Yeah.
Whenever that becomes tired, whenever you get tired of doing that, you don't got to do it anymore.
Never.
Are we in for an entire script club meeting of a Nicolas Cage impression from you?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
All right, sweet. Okay. Now, we've assigned the role of Superman to Arlo. Okay, because I'm feeling like speaking with a lisp today, I want to read for Wonder Woman. Oh, you guys are going to friggin' love this. I make people question my orientation with this voice that I can do. Now, let's have Cassidy read some stage direction for us today. And we've also got the Flash here. We've got John Jones. Let's worry about those parts when we get to it. Let's just worry about what's actually on page 20. I'm going to assign the role of the Flash to Forrest. Now, without further ado, let's begin at the top of page 20. Well, semi-top. We're about a quarter of the way down. On the line, exterior Wonder Woman's residence, New York, night. That's what we're going to begin reading today. So, Cassidy, whenever you're ready, take us away.
New York, night. Pan up and up the facade of a magnificent Art Deco building on the edge of Central Park. Fancy. To the very top. Interior, Wonder Woman's conservatory, night. Close on the Martian Manhunter's face, eyes closed, his skin still blackened. Pull back to find him submerged in Wonder Woman's ornate bathing pool. The Flash.
How long can we leave him in there, all soggy?
Wonder Woman throws open the doors to the terrace. Outside, a figure, silhouetted against the lights of the Manhattan skyline, strides toward us. Blue, red, and gold. Superman. He steps through the doors, takes Wonder Woman's hands in his. Two old friends. Superman.
Diana.
Wonder Woman.
Cal, it's been too long.
Superman.
Always. Flash.
It's hard not to be awed by the legend up close. The Flash.
Superman, sir. Nice to meet you.
Superman.
What happened here?
Flash, the detective, has got theories. Talks fast. The Flash.
Okay, best guess. Magnesium. It doesn't mix well with oxygen. Very explosive combination. Could be a compound bonded with his skin cells, a serum, but if you ask me, I'd say it was microtechnology, nanotech. I'd have to get a sample to my lab.
They are interrupted by a voice, deep and striking.
All right, let me take the part of John Jones here because I don't see a lot of Wonder Woman here. Damn it, I only got to do that one line. If it offended anybody, I'm sorry. But let's do this. Let's see, deep. Superman! Cal!
Flash spins, then remembers. The Flash.
It's okay. He's got telepathy.
Beat.
You knew that.
Superman kneels by the side of the pool. John's red eyes looking up through the water. Imploring, he reaches a massive hand out into the air toward Superman, and whoosh, it bursts into flame. He re-submerges, leaving a wisp of smoke behind. John Jones.
They knew my weakness. My race's weakness. Fire. Technically every race. It destroyed my world, my family, my life. Someone, I am powerless.
Superman.
Oh, who knew?
John Jones.
Oh shit, it's me.
It's you!
It's a secret I thought was unassailable. What the hell are these words that I've never seen before?
It's unassailable.
Unassailable. Wow, thanks. I'm the dumbest Martian Manhunter ever.
Superman.
But who? How do they get to you?
John Jones.
A note. I followed it. There was a creature. Strange. Like seaweed.
Superman.
Sea creature?
John Jones.
It spat venom. Oh, wait, are we allowed to use that in this universe? I don't know. The rest was fine. And pain.
As John slowly sinks to the bottom of the pool, we are exterior, Wonder Woman's residence, terrace, night, with Wonder Woman and Superman under the stars. Superman.
Could have been accidental, just the wrong place, the wrong time.
Wonder Woman.
No, it looked like an attack. No, wait, it looked like an attack to me. Predetermined. Did you know his weakness?
Superman.
No, but someone did.
Wonder Woman.
And he was struck in his alter identity. Cal?
Superman.
Yes, that I really don't like.
Inside.
I never misfiled anything.
I never misspelled anything. Not once, not one time.
Boys, you're both pretty. Inside, by the pool, Flash stares out at these two gods, inches apart, From here, it
We
looks
get
like
it. The
real
Flash
man.
has a chubby for superheroes. My God. You're
He's
one
doing fanboys.
too.
All right, you see that? The two of them? Is there something, have they ever, my wife to have a field day with?
He glances to John in the pool, out cold. The Flash.
Oh.
Then,
Oh, shoot. Iris!
outside, on the terrace, Superman.
Sea creature, spin fire. It doesn't make sense. You know where I'll have to go.
Wonder Woman.
Wait, who added the sirens? Anyway, be careful.
That's just outside.
He won't like the insinuation.
Ooh la la. Superman.
From what I've heard, he doesn't like anything.
Suddenly, swish, the Flash appears between them. The Flash.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but Iris, my wife, I'm supposed to get back, and will you be all right without me for a bit?
Wonder Woman.
I'm sure we'll manage.
And with a crooked smile, Flash vibrates. So fast, he disappears into the floor. Gone. The fast way out. Wonder Woman.
It's kind of weird. Anyway, by Hera, he's...
Superman.
Is indeed.
Just say gone. Okay. All right, so we're at the next
Yes.
cut here. All right, let's hand the stage direction over to Forrest.
Okay.
Deceased, looks like that's just a one-line thing. I'll take the bit parts here, so I'll read for Deceased. We have Maxwell Lord. I don't think Cassidy has read for Maxwell Lord yet, so let's have her play Maxwell Lord. And then we have Barry Allen, which is just the Flash's alter ego. So yeah, let's hand that one over to Arlo. So beginning at exterior, construction site, Lower Manhattan, night.
Wait, who am I?
The Flash.
Barry Allen.
Sweet.
Oh, Barry Allen, yeah. All right, on construction barriers at ground level, plastered with banners reading, another luxury lord enterprises construction. Unit starting at $1 million, available summer 2011. Pan up this brand new high-rise building. Steel girders towering over the Hudson, 30 stories tall. It's unfinished except for the top 3 floors. They're walled-in floor-to-ceiling glass. A weak light inside. Interior, Maxwell Lord's archive chamber, night. A darkened room, circular, walls lined with old TVs. 1970s era black and white, early color, consoles stacked to the ceiling, hundreds of them. And on each one, a child's face, all boys, anywhere from 6 to 13 years old. Flickering images, no sound, but they're all talking to the camera. Interview subjects, some giggling, some stoic, some crying. And under each image, numbers, 1971 to 1983, 1971 to 1979, 1971 to 1981, 1971 to 1977, and a single word, deceased. We hear a whisper. Maxwell Lord off screen.
I guess this means I'm reading for Iris. But that's kind of creepy. You know, I know that his last name is Lord, but I didn't realize that he was going to go full Pope on us. But all right. Maxwell Lord.
William Hardwick, Glenn Buck, Tom Parnell, Carl Beta.
And find Maxwell Lord standing in the center of this room, looking at these faces, naming their names. He's no longer smiling and gregarious, dark now, and sad. He latches onto one face, Maxwell Lord.
Jonah Wilkes.
And places his fingertips against the screen, looks into his 12-year-old's videotape face, Maxwell Lord.
Are we ready, Jonah?
Little boy smiling, bright, hopeful eyes. Exterior, Barry and Iris Allen's house, night. A simple, unassuming house in a rundown blue-collar neighborhood, tucked between warehouses, a scrappy postage stamp front yard. Interior, Barry and Iris Allen's house, night. Barry, back in his cop's blue suit, walks through the house to the kitchen, where he finds Iris reading a magazine leaning on the counter. Barry Allen.
Honey, I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, is this what we're doing? Because, okay, 1950s sitcom. Let's do this shit. Let's do it.
All right, Iris Allen.
How dare you go out and save the world?
She smiles.
Barry, I knew what I was getting when I married you.
She gives him a kiss.
Cue the laugh track.
She gives him a
But thank you.
She gives him a kiss. He holds on for a second. Barry Allen.
So, guess who I met today? Superman. Guy's amazing. He's classy. And you know the Martian Manhunter, big green guy, works out west.
I can't keep up with that. I'm just reading normally.
Iris gives him a penetrating look. Iris Allen.
And? Anyone else?
Barry Allen.
Oh, yeah. I guess Wonder Woman was there. Barely noticed.
Iris Allen.
Uh-huh. So...
Barry Allen.
Oh, well, she's fine, I guess, if you like women with muscles and magical lassos.
Iris Allen.
Ooh, women with muscles. Shut it.
She laughs, kisses him again. Barry Allen.
Is there anything to eat, broad? I'm starving.
Barry crosses to two industrial...
Broad. Motherfucker, go back and live with your mother. Broad.
Barry crosses to two industrial-sized fridges, throws open both sets of doors. At super speed, he pulls out enough food for 10, starts prepping, making an unholy mess. Iris Allen.
Oh my God. 1 second. Barry, I just cleaned up.
She throws a radish at him. He flicks his wrist, catching it easily.
Get the wrist.
Puts it in his sandwich. Iris Allen.
Out. Go play with Wally.
Barry Allen.
Wally's here already. Damn, time moves so fast these days.
I'm sorry, for a second I almost read that as Willie. Go play with Willie.
You can't laughter. Interior, Barry Iris.
Okay, thank you.
Interior, Barry and Iris Allen's house, garage, night. The Allen's garage is converted into a den. A ping pong table in the center. Barry stops, smiles. A ping pong ball is bouncing across the net. Back forth, over and over and over, by itself. Barry reaches out and grabs at the air. Comes up with a hand. Attached to an arm, attached to a 17-year-old kid. Wally West, Barry's nephew. Wally West.
All right, let's have Cassidy read for Wally West. Be a little brother to the surrogate big brother that is Barry.
Sorry, I gotta come up with a voice. Embarrassing! You caught me playing with myself. That's what 17-year-olds sound like, right?
I mean, I think last time I checked, these days I think that they're more like, what the hell are you even doing with your lives, bruh?
Barry pinches Wally's cheek like he's a little kid, which would be irritating even if he wasn't 17. Barry Allen.
Wally, did it go and get faster since last summer? I think you did.
Wally swats him away. Barry Allen.
You want a game?
Wally West.
Hell yeah, I'll kick your creaky A double S.
Barry Allen.
You can KISS my ASS is what you can do.
Game on. Paddles up. The serve. And they can't help themselves. Faster and faster and faster until you can't see the ball anymore. Just a quick thwack of a ball on a paddle. Two sets of hands in a blur. Then Wally tosses in another ball. Then so does Barry. 3 balls. Then 4. Then 5. All pinging and ponging over the net. On Barry, smiling, having fun, through the door. In the kitchen, Iris smiles and shakes her head. Boys will be boys. Exterior, ocean, night.
I'm just picturing like a really bad ad for like allergy medication with that. Like,
New Claritin. Don't ever feel bored down by your allergies again. Move at lightning speed with ease on Claritin.
that freaking description. Closest thing I have to a ping pong paddle. Anyway.
Exterior, ocean, night, open wall off the coast of Santorini. Superman hits the Aegean like a bullet. Spoosh. Interior, Barry and Iris Allen's house, garage, night. Flash stands, hands on hips. Clearly, his nephew kicked his ASS. Wally West.
FUCK.
Wally West.
So, ping pong's not your game.
Flash shoots him a look of mock annoyance. Barry Allen.
Next time, hot shot.
Then.
Listen, I need you to do something for me. You're good with computers, right?
Wally West.
I know my way around.
Barry Allen.
I need you to do some research. Dig up whatever you can on nanotechnology. I want you to know who's
you
into
sound
it.
like a Pokemon trainer. Sorry. I just wanted to get that out.
I want to know who's into it. Companies, people, military, civilian, cutting edge, the secret stuff. You'll have to dig deep.
Wally West.
I'm on it, 100%.
Barry Allen.
This is just us. This is just us, okay? I don't want Aunt Iris worrying.
Wally nods. Lips are sealed. Barry Allen.
And make it quick, will ya?
Wally West.
Quick is how we roll.
Smile. Two guys cut from the same cloth. Exterior, Aegean Sea, night. Underwater, submerged, volcanic rock, breathtaking.
Oh, hell yeah, Aquaman. I'm sorry, guys, I'm taking Aquaman for just a second.
All right. Superman kicks his way through phosphorin kelp forest to Poseidonus. At the bottom of a deep sea trench, shimmering with the glow of anglerfish and giant sea jellies. Superman bullets in for Orin's palace, towering, otherworldly, awe-inspiring, through the massive coral gates and into the great hall. And there, seated on his throne, Aquaman. He looks up, granite jaw, fierce eyes, Aquaman.
What is it this time? I had one line, I was going to sell it.
All right. Interior, Batcave, night. Batman's got multiple views on his brother eye screen. Aquaman and Superman in Poseidonus. Wonder Woman and John Jones in New York. He leans in. Alfred stands in behind him.
Okay, one more. Let's assign some roles here.
You might want to take Batman because I haven't done Batman yet.
Let's give you Batman then.
All right.
Anybody else want to request a role? Because I'm honestly open to anything.
I can be Alfred.
All right, let's do Alfred, and let's keep Cassidy as Maxwell Lord. I will read some stage direction. So I believe that Forrest left off on Alfred stands behind him, so Batman.
All right. Fire. It took me years to uncover his weakness.
Alfred.
Would someone else be watching?
Batman.
Is that Alfred or Toad? Anyway, maybe.
His voice has less of a tremble, so that's definitely Alfred.
Repurposed.
Maybe, but who?
Okay. Interior, Maxwell Lord's control room, night. And we're on another screen. This one monitoring Batman, deep in his Batcave. Maxwell Lord, off screen.
Great minds think alike, Bruce.
Maxwell Lord, seated in front of his own jumbo screen, watching, just like Batman. Maxwell Lord.
Today, the look in his eyes, he wanted you so bad I could taste it.
Pull back to find Talia in the control room with Max, her gaze on the screen, steely. Maxwell Lord.
My God, did we make him sweat?
Okay, I'm going to ask, no surprise here, Arlo to read for Talia. Okay. Give it some Sofia Vergara. I don't know what the hell that means to you, but...
Okay, so do my telenovela voice again?
I got used to the telenovela thing last time, but if you want to give it a completely different spin, I'm cool with that. There are no rules here. Play with it, man.
Okay. Whatever that was, whatever you were pulling, stupid, Maxwell. We gotta be exposed.
Maxwell Lord.
You give him too much credit.
Talia.
I gave him nothing, pendejo.
Maxwell Lord.
Trust me, Talia. There's no way he could see what's coming.
He types the words on the screen. Phase 1 initiate. Maxwell Lord.
There's no way.
Exterior, downtown, Gotham streets, night. The high whine of a motorcycle engine. A Kawasaki ZX at max speed. A little gritty biker trails two motorcycle cops. He blows right between them. Pops a wheelie, flips them off, guns away. The cops hit their sirens. They chase the runty biker down a deserted back street. Suddenly, they're surrounded. A whole motorcycle gang on massive choppers. Cop number 1 goes for his radio. Not a good idea. The gang leader, huge, dwarfing his bike, grabs the cop's arm, twists him right off his ride. The cop tumbles. Another biker clamps a hook onto the collar of cop number 2's jacket. He looks back. The other end's attached to a cinder block, which a third biker calmly drops. Yank! The cop is off his bike and down. Exterior
What?
Gotham skyscraper, night. What's up?
What just happened?
I have no freaking clue, but I think we're going to find out because we got Batman, still played by Forrest, showing up right now. So, exterior, Gotham skyscraper, night. Perched there against the black Gotham sky, Batman. Batman.
World peace. Why can't Gotham get the message?
Batman leans forward and drops silently out of sight. Exterior, downtown Gotham streets, night. Screech, or screech. I'm not gonna do the sound effect. It's a motorcycle stopping.
It's
Skirsh or something. I think.
Oh, thanks for showing me up. I mean, I really don't know. Yeah. The motorcycle gang drags the cops along the street behind them, grins and gunning engines. They don't see Batman on the railing of an overpass, waiting. As they approach, he swings down on a grappling line. Boots first. Wham! Wham! He takes out 2 bikers, sending them sprawling. He lands in a crouch. Lands in a crotch.
I land on my crotch. Ouch.
That'd be a whole different movie.
Batman landed in my crotch.
Pulls 2 batons and chunk, chunk, drives them into the spokes of the next 2 bikes. They careen into the air. This definitely got some freaking Schumacher vibes. Batman pulls the first cop to safety, comes up to see the last 3 bikers, all holding big-ass guns.
all caps. Important
That is
to note.
literally what it says in the script. Big-ass guns. Fuck yeah, you don't need any other descriptors. Like, are they AK-47s? Are they M16s? No one cares.
Are they the BFGs from Doom?
He pulls his cape around him as they open fire, round after round after round, a hot metal hailstorm until click, 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 click. The guns are empty, but they're not done. The gang leader lifts a grenade launcher. Definitely Schumacher vibes. Direct hit. The explosion drives Batman back 30 feet.
Whoa.
Yeah, 30 feet of air. He lands, rolls, and is up, relentless. Batman looks at his cape. Hundreds of bullets embedded in the matte black surface. Batman.
Damn, this was a brand new cape.
Rich boy complaining about his cape. Poor you.
I was gonna say, that's a very Bruce Wayne line for Batman to say.
Rich boy. Now then, goes to the utility belt, pulls 2 batarangs. Swick, swick. 2 more bikers drop, leaving just the gang leader, huge and snarling. Batman strides calmly forward. The leader picks up his dropped chopper, heaves it overhead, ready to hurl hundreds of pounds of metal right on top of Batman. Shwee! A hook line from Batman's grappling gun loops a street lamp, swings back, and connects with the chopper's chassis. Does that
Yes,
say
good
chassis?
job.
Whatever. Tone. Whatever. I don't know.
It's chastity.
Dignified 1 second, total idiot the next. I can do it all. Just as the gang leader heaves the bike, the cable pulleys Batman up and out of the way. He swings on the end of the line and crack, crunch. A punch-kick combination spins the monster biker right into the path of his own bike. Wah! Lights out. Sirens. Batman looks around. An easy night's work. Until the whine of the Kawasaki engine. The runt making a run for it. Batman fires his grapple line, yanks the little bike out from under him. The runt tumbles, gets up, and takes off on foot. Disappears around the corner. Interior, Aquaman's throne room, night. This is where we're going to stop for today.
No!
But Batman was
Now
about
we
to
know.
adopt
For
that
next week,
orphan.
everybody, get your Jason Momoa impressions ready and raring to go.
All right.
I had one more line. No, it's fine. It's fine. No. It'll be a good way to start it next week.
Definitely.
Oh my God. Do we want to draw straws for who gets to be Aquaman next week? Because I kind of want it to be me for the simple fact that I believe that a bald Aquaman is needed in this world. We don't have enough
Kitty.
bald kings of the ocean. I'm just kidding.
We have King Triton from the SpongeBob movie.
Between you and me, my hair's thinning a bit. Now,
Bald.
as
Company.
you, at the end of these read-throughs, at the end of every 10 pages, I ask you guys what our current thoughts are on the film so far. Any new thoughts? Because so far, this all just seems like run-of-the-mill type stuff, action sequence after action sequence, and Kevin Smith was right. Action beats, baby. Every 10 pages, something happens.
Yes.
I don't get it. Still waiting to see where this goes. I guess they're setting up that Maxwell Lord and Talia are planning this whole thing, but they're only targeting the Martian Manhunter, which is really funny. And it's also funny that his main weakness is fire, because what battle doesn't have fire at some point? Like, you tell me he's been in all these wars and he hasn't caught a flame before.
Spoilers for anyone who has not seen anything from the Snyder Cut, but I think it's pretty much public knowledge now.
I already got spoiled for it. So.
Yeah,
I've seen it already.
I mean, I watched it the day of.
Has, I believe, 2 cameos in the movie. I haven't seen it myself, but I know that he turns into Martha Kent, and that he has a conversation with Bruce Wayne. I was about to say Bruce Wayne at the end of the movie. And there's a meme going around that he sat out the Doomsday fight and the Steppenwolf fight, and he had the audacity to look Bruce in the face and tell him, "I got you next time, fam."
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. There was another one.
Arlo's got a point. What fight in a superhero movie does not involve fire to some extent?
Yeah, there's
An
so much
underwater
fire. Like if it's not the collateral damage, it's just the powers blasting together.
Right.
There was another meme that I saw, which kind of goes along with the Martian Manhunter joke, that like him turning into a Martha. So just like in Justice League, Martha and Lois are reunited with Superman. So someone put captions in like all of them hugging each other, where Lois is like, "Yes, Superman, I saw your mom the other day," and then Martha is like, "What? This fucking girl's crazy." Because she didn't actually see her. I thought that was so
perfect.
funny.
I did see the question is, if Martian Manhunter is impersonating Martha Kent, who isn't he impersonating? Like,
yeah, that's true. Like, he could be anybody at any point in time.
Any random conversation that leads to like the right direction. Like, is Martian Manhunter time hopping? Like, does he know?
Yeah, he could be the ultimate villain, really.
He drops a line about like how Bruce's parents would have been proud of him, so maybe he's been around for a lot longer than we think, but we'll never know because Warner Brothers doesn't want to pursue any kind of sequel or continuation of Zack Snyder's universe. So
Bullshit.
they're headed in a totally different direction right now. But I believe a year ago, if not maybe a little while ago, Warner Brothers was thinking about branding their DC movies as Worlds of DC, so that Marvel has the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Warner Brothers has Worlds of DC, which is why we're getting spin-offs like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker,
Right.
and what is it? The Batman starring Rob Pattinson. These are movies that don't connect to the main continuity.
Yeah, except when you do movies like that, it's gonna be hard to keep track of like sequels and shit, because you're jumping around too much.
Yeah.
Each movie would have to be its own solo thing.
Standalone.
Yes,
to work.
And now we got maybe
doesn't give two craps about that idea. No. This is where we're going to go a little bit more podcasty. The guy running Warner Brothers right now does not care about hopping around too much. His philosophy was publicly stated. He said, like in an interview, as long as the movies are good, people will show up.
Mm-hmm. He's not wrong. Because, like...
He's not wrong. That's his whole approach. And some people like that sentiment and that statement. I think it makes him sound like an arrogant prick.
Yeah. Because it makes it sound like it's all about the money.
It is all about the money. That's the entire thing. Like,
everything.
For me,
okay,
I'll see a movie if it's bad, as long as it's good.
Yes, we are fanboys and a fangirl. Chances are we own a bunch of shit that was created just for the simple, like, fact or idea of making money.
Mm-hmm.
That Godzilla. Thank God I pointed in the right place.
I was going to say all my Batman action figures that are in a box in my closet.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, you don't have to be, like, I guess, so transparent about it. Like, we're going to make money off the audience because we're just going to give them what they want. We don't have any plan.
Listen, I'll see any movie as long as it looks good. Even if it's bad, if it looks good and it has, like, anything that will make it worth watching, I will watch it. Like Venom, for example. I saw 3 times in theaters.
I have the biggest love-hate relationship with Venom. Let me just be clear about a very big point here, because anytime that somebody loves a comic book movie or hates a comic book movie, it's normally because they have some sort of a background with the source material. Aside from one comic I picked up at a shop on a whim, I have never read any of the Venom Lethal Protector series. I have honestly never even seen a comic, like I've seen panels online, but I've never read a comic where Spider-Man fights Venom as his main villain for that issue. So when I went to go see Venom, I was judging it as a movie. I'd seen Venom in cartoons. I know how he operates as a character, but I loved the scenes where Venom was present. I loved the interior monologue Eddie Brock had with himself. Everything else in the movie seemed like it was just slapped together so that they could legally call it a movie.
Pretty much. I mean...
Yeah. But like I said, I don't care how bad it is. If I'm entertained by it, that's good enough for me. Because I'm trying to think of a worse movie now. Like Cats. Hated that movie. I was not entertained by Cats. But I can appreciate the artistic things that happened.
I want to watch it because I want to see if it really is as bad as people say. Because
my experience with Cats,
for all of its faults, I really, really enjoy, to just talk about like a recent comic book movie, Hellboy from 2019. And a lot of people don't like it. And I see every problem with that movie. It is staring me dead in the face. I like it. Hellboy's characterization is great. The production value in that movie is fantastic. You can tell that a lot of love and work went into creating the suits and the sets and all that kind of stuff. It sucks, but I love it.
Yeah. Cass, what was your experience with Cats?
With Cats? Well, the thing about Cats is that I did in fact watch it while inebriated. The thing about Cats,
I also that's actually inebriated. That's how I saw Batman v Superman when it came out.
Hey, that's worth it though. No, but the thing about Cats when you're inebriated is that you understand that what you're watching is in fact what was filmed and presented to you. You're not just high or drunk and this is what you're watching. This was intentional and it's not good. And the fact that you're inebriated makes it feel very uncanny valley where you're just like, I'm watching a fake movie. This is a fake movie. This isn't real. This is a hoax. But then it goes on for hours.
How long is the Cats movie again?
I don't know.
It's like 2.5 hours or something.
Oh my God, that is way too long.
And it makes no sense, but not even in the same way that the Cats musical doesn't make sense. They tried to add a plot. There's no plot.
Things don't really need to connect on stage because vignettes work well in a theater setting.
Precisely.
That shit don't translate to a movie.
They shouldn't have made a movie.
Unless you wanted to do the Quentin Tarantino thing and make a movie the way it's not supposed to be made and split it into chapters and just make it an anthology movie about these interesting musical cats. Or cat people.
With guns.
I love
and a golden suitcase.
Sunglasses.
And Ezekiel 25:17, I believe. I don't know.
And a rockabilly soundtrack.
Not to mention, there has to be feet.
It was a teenage wedding, and the old folks wished them well.
We don't need feet. I don't care who's making the movie. We don't.
Dan Schneider.
C'est la vie, said the old folks. It goes to show you never can tell.
So, for a separate video, if you guys want to do this tomorrow, I want to pose the idea that we discuss the Suicide Squad trailer. James Gunn's version. We can do that right now just to sort of like add something special to this for anybody who might be watching, because I think that we have about 10 viewers.
Thank you, if you're here.
What's up, guys?
We appreciate it.
You're watching this.
Thank you. It actually means a lot.
Yeah, first question, because I saw like everyone go like, Suicide Squad. Yes, this is a man of taste. All right, I've got 14 minutes. You want to talk a little bit of Suicide Squad? Have we all seen James Gunn's Suicide Squad trailer?
Yes.
Yeah, I've watched it 3 times, twice at regular speed, and then the third time very deeply analyzing like every single scene, detail, trying to pick out continuity. So
just 3 times? You're such a noob.
That's all it takes.
No. But yeah, it definitely looks like a step up from what we got back in 2016. And the characterizations of certain characters, Rick Flag in particular, totally different. And I don't give a fuck because it works. The opening to the trailer where he's like kind of disappointed that he doesn't get to save Harley. I'd have me dying.
Yeah. I feel like that might be like an important part, or that part comes at an important time in the movie. And now the joke might be ruined, but it is still funny.
I feel like that scene, this is just a personal theory, I feel like it comes at the beginning of the third act.
Yeah,
okay. Like if everyone's in their pajamas, if you haven't seen the trailer, I'm so sorry. I'll start doing these trailer discussion videos with trailers in them and reactions because I have the setup to do that. What the fuck was I talking about? Shit. They're already like in their pajamas or whatever. Like they've clearly like broken out of somewhere. And that feels like something that only happens like halfway through a movie like that. Because I think that what we're looking at here is a sort of scenario where Amanda Waller sets them up to accomplish one goal. They accomplish it early on, but they uncover something deep beneath the surface. So they got to break back out of prison, but some shit happened with Harley, so they got to go save Harley. That's just like total speculation. I feel like that's the setup for that particular thing.
Yeah. Oh God, what was I gonna say? I think that the Suicide Squad, like with the other Suicide Squad group, I think the one with Pete Davidson, Nathan Fillion, Michael Rooker, Captain Boomerang, I think they're gonna fucking bite the dust immediately as soon as they're put into action.
Boomerang doesn't die.
I think they're all gonna get it in awful ways, especially Weasel, because they show up for literal 5 seconds in the trailer and it's just them walking together. I think they're gonna fucking bite the dust so hard.
It would
I definitely get that same kind of vibe.
Yeah, which I mean, like even if that does happen,
I'm gonna die.
And I like potentially spoiled it for myself, I'm gonna laugh my ass off because it's gonna be great
in that scene.
That'll be even fun. What if someone accidentally sets off all of the explosives in their fucking heads at once? Like the tech guy with the beard, he just fucks up, pushes a button, and then all of their heads just it's just right there.
Just like a cloud of red smoke. Like, then you just got like Rick there in the middle. Is anyone still alive?
That would be so good.
Oh.
That's what I think could happen.
Okay. It's so weird. Okay, one sec. I wanted to ask, Cassidy, you have a fangirl love affair with Harley Quinn.
Oh, we're straight up married. I live
discussed on several occasions before Script Club was even a thought. I want to know what you think of her portrayal from what we've seen so far in the trailer. Does it line up with what with how you think Harley Quinn should be portrayed? Do you think she's looking crazier, more whatever? What's your takeaway from it? Like,
well, Harley Quinn is crazy, just always. I'm fine with any characterization of that. She is psycho bitch off the shits, love her. But I will be okay with it as long as it's not like a true continuation of her from the original Suicide Squad. Like, I have an issue where I hated that Harley Quinn. Like, I thought she looked really interesting to start. Like, I loved the new costume. When her promo came out, I was like, oh my God, it's my girl. I love her. She's so hot. And then what we got was what we got. No fault of Margot Robbie, because she gave everything. So I'm only concerned because that Harley Quinn's redemption was Birds of Prey. Like, that Harley Quinn became Birds of Prey Harley Quinn and is now the love of my life. I will never stop loving her. I can't stop loving her. No matter what she does, she's so sexy.
You might have some competition in who gets Harley Quinn. Just, I don't know from who.
Listen, Harley Quinn needs a poison ivy, and if any one of us here is an eco-terrorist, it's me.
True. I like fire too much.
But I'm just concerned that it's going to be Harley Quinn Suicide Squad just again. Like, boring character, just wears a choker that says daddies. Like, girl, fuck the Joker.
I trust Arlo's best friend, James Gunn, enough to... There's a storyline that
I am excited, but I hope
Arlo's best friend James Gunn enough to not fuck up the writing so badly that Harley Quinn feels like an extension of her Suicide Squad self.
I just want my girl, and I want her done well.
I am most excited to see Polka Dot Man in action.
King Shark for me. I have a strange love affair with the character of King Shark. In no piece of media that DC animated, because it's majorly where he's been featured so far, in no piece of media has he been portrayed the same way twice.
Yeah, that's true.
So I like how we're sort of dropping into this weird mold of like fat dad bod King Shark that kind of first appeared in Harley Quinn, and now we're getting that in Suicide Squad. I don't know if I'm completely on board with him being like this big dumb guy, because that just makes him feel like an extension of Groot.
Voiced by Sylvester Stallone.
I don't care. Forrest, we have not heard from you at all. What's your big takeaways here, man? Who are you excited to see? What are you?
Well, I would definitely agree on. I'm always excited to see Harley Quinn. I think I remember when they first announced that she was playing Harley Quinn, I was like, wow, they could not have casted that character more perfectly than Margot Robbie. And this is coming off of Wolf of Wall, and this is when she was coming off of Wolf of Wall Street.
First place I saw her, yeah.
Yeah, same here.
She's so good in that.
Yep, and
she's so hot.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, Mugatu.
I definitely like
that. She's so hot right now. She's so hot. Margot Robbie.
I don't know, and I definitely like this. And also like John Cena as Peacemaker. I think he's going to be great. I think he and Idris, him and Idris Elba are always fun to watch. So,
I hope that Rick Flag doesn't die, because there's a scene in the trailer where they're talking to Idris Elba's character, Bloodsport, where it sounds like he's the leader now. Like some shit happened, because Rick Flag leads the Suicide Squad.
I think that'll be the shocker kill.
God, I hope not. Like, I mean, it's not like he's one of my favorite characters, but he's one of the characters that I don't want to see die. And I kind of expect everyone to die at some point in this freaking movie, because every character poster that's been released today, there were also character posters, by the way, that was released today, they all say, don't get attached.
I thought that was great. That's perfect. That's a perfect tagline. That makes me excited to watch it.
Which is not something that you should write on a Harley Quinn character poster, because Warner Brothers isn't going to kill her off.
No way.
It's like putting Batman in a Suicide Squad movie and trying to convince people Batman's going to die.
That would be really funny.
I definitely like the. I definitely like. I don't know if this is just the marketing, but I definitely like the grindhouse, like that. Guns going for this grindhouse style.
during the DC Fandom panel, they actually, described the Suicide Squad as a 1970s war thriller. So that's the kind of feel we're going to get here.
Yeah. You see, because, like, what I like about this is that it doesn't look like they're saving the world again, because if you make these no power characters, for the most part, no power characters, save the world in the first movie, where do you go from there? So I like the fact that it looks like a much more simple story, but still a sizable threat because, of course, obviously some shit goes down.
Right.
I like the fact that we get to see Starro in the trailer, but I think it would be hilarious if they build him up to be this big threat, but really, he's just sort of like the side effect of one of the team members' fuck up. Like, he's as easy to put down as he is to release, because although Starro is a threat, in a lot of cartoons, and especially on Robot Chicken, he's always treated as a joke. So, All right. Does that wrap up all our thoughts?
I think Shark is going to eat him.
Yes.
That'll be fun.
Nom nom.
Yeah, like you just see just taking chunks out of him, like as they're trying to fucking kill it.
It's like the end of Jurassic World when it's like the fake out and then somebody just...
Oh, that'd be cool.
All right. So, for Script Club, I am Danny Koo.
I'm Forrest Bennett.
Who's next?
Ladies first.
Oh, thank you. I'm Cass.
And I am Arlo.
You know who he is. Find us on social media. Links will be in the description. If anyone out there is watching up until this point, you have stamina. Later, guys.
Later.